There we go. We are live once again. And actually, let's check to see what it's going to advertise to me today out of curiosity. Okay. Proper advertisements. I really am confused how that horse thing took over for like a couple of, it's almost I think it was nearly a month. Now if you look, it's mostly just, it is exclusively Nintendo content, which is what you would think Nintendo would want to advertise. You would think Nintendo would use the Nintendo network to advertise Nintendo and not memes that no one's going to engage with. It'd be one thing if it was like a viral meme type thing and interesting, and is it, no, it's just some random meme game. So weird. I'm telling you, I think there was nepotism involved in that thing getting there. Bid it in 30. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were, I have no clue, by the way. Oh, I was doing those missions. That's what I was doing. Okay. Start by knocking out a few more of these blues. Need me throat spray. Let's save. I don't really know what I'm going to be fighting here. Oh, is it going to be that thing? Or maybe it's going to be that thing. It's gonna be that thing. Okay. Or no, I don't think it's gonna be this thing. Maybe it is actually though. Here, let's fight it.
The end of your life is near. Open fire! Follow me!
Wow, its antenna is pretty beefy.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Carpe diem. Got company.
Firing all round! Firing all
Target
round!
locked. You're mine.
Follow me! This is it!
Gotcha.
Have some of this.
We can
Have some of this.
Chew up.
Come on.
Firing all round! Firing all round!
Have some of this.
Follow me!
Now
Take this!
follow the real bone crusher.
Take this!
You're in my sight. Muscle neutralized.
Oh, we can even go
That guy's gone.
Target locked.
Now we gotta kill the wee little baby. Wait, there's more wee little babies? Were these things inside of it or something?
Or like so. Smooth by the time.
This is bad, guys. I knew it. I knew it. I have to do inventory management, and I totally forgot, as always. What? What happened?
This makes perfect.
Alright. Rather than fighting that thing over there, which is actually the thing we're supposed to fight. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna try to fight it. Have to do inventory management again. Let's see how strong this thing is. Hello?
There comes the big leagues. The end of work is on now. Close the distance.
You're in my sight.
Holy crap, this thing has a lot of health.
There's no
Wait, it's dead?
substitute for real combat.
What happened?
Nice work.
Alright, well. Let's get to inventory cleaning. Again. Isn't this wonderful? All right. Let's do some inventory management. One of the worst mechanics ever invented in video gaming. Yeah, maybe Soren. I imagine there was some sort of super crit thing that went down. Gotta get rid of all this crap. Why are these separated? Oh. No, these shouldn't be separated. I don't understand why they're separated. Lots of crap. Wonder how long we're gonna be doing. Ah, come on! Don't eat my inputs. Wonder for how long I'm gonna be doing all this. There it is again. Sometimes it just doesn't sort it correctly. And I'm sure there's a lot of this that I've been missing here. Yeah, like, what the hell is wrong with it? Oh, there we go. I gotta find more things like this where it's a large amount of things that I can delete all at once without any overlap. Well, without any worrying about the minimum amount or whatever. Inventory management. It's a fun part of a video game. Hey Xboxer, how's it going? Nice. All right, another deposit of stuff here. Get rid of them all. There it is again. Oh, I just realized I only got down to 900 so far. Holy hell. I thought I was spending a lot of time longer than normal getting rid of items. I figured I'd be like in the low 800s by now. This sucks ass. Look how far these are from each other. What the hell are they doing? Why are they separated so far? Like the first thing I thought was maybe there was a higher level or something, but like these are level 38 and that's 38. So what the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that at the moment, Soren. What is this armor? There we go. We got another. So we're getting into the area where like, see, like Lynn has that on automatically. So this is supposedly the best armor for her. The hell is all that? All right, she's different yet again. Wait, what? Didn't I sell all these? Alright, I think I'm down the back where I was. No, there we go. So basically I'm gonna keep selling until I get into the 50s and then I'll stop for then. I will go through the 50s a little bit. Yeah, I heard about the Magic the Gathering doing turtle stuff. I'm just not interested in Magic though anymore. It's far too expensive. It was too expensive back when I played it. I could only imagine it, how expensive it is now. Still only at 48. What kind of helmet is this? Yeah, the Bunny Samurai is a pretty cool character. Oh, I don't like it anyways. They made April O'Neil black. I don't know why they always have to race swap redheads, but it's pretty fucking racist of them. And the turtles look wrong. Like, didn't they want actual fans of the Ninja Turtles to buy these? Like, this set is gonna do horribly compared to the others. Like, the Ninja Turtles barely look like Ninja Turtles. Like, they don't look correct. Like, they look like Temu Ninja Turtles or some shit. Especially Raph. What the fuck did they do to him? Like, I'm good. I don't want Temu Ninja Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They can keep that shit. Hey Melina, how's it going? Like it's actually bad. Like I said, the cards are actually bad. What the fuck? Like, look at this. What the fuck is going on here? What is this? Fuck is this? Look at April O'Neil. What the fuck is this? This is the least April O'Neil I've ever seen. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, man? This is Temu Ninja Turtles. Like, this art is ugly. Look at the fucking turtle van. Oh, that's not the turtle van, that's the news van. Like, this shit's bad too. Like, even all three of these characters, which were in the cartoon, they all look terrible. This is Splinter? I thought maybe Splinter looked weird because he was in the background. He looks like a were-rat instead of Splinter. Like, what the fuck? The turtles in the background here don't look that bad because mostly they're in the background. Dude, they just wasted a full-ass slice of pizza. What the fuck is wrong? They're not the Ninja Turtles. And of course they do the last Ronin fucking stupid storyline that was so stupidly fucking stupid. I was like someone explained this to me and they're like, oh yeah, and you don't know which turtle it is. It's like, it's Michelangelo. And they're like, what? Someone told it to you before? It's like, no, I just know how left is right. It's Michelangelo. It's like, yeah, it is Michelangelo. How did you know that? It's like, I know how left is right. They're incredibly predictable. Like, it's nothing but some fucking expectation, like them attempting to subvert expectation, left-wing anti, like postmodernist bullshit, right? Like, that's all it is. It's the same fucking thing, everything that the left makes. Like, it's predictable as fuck. It's not the Ninja Turtles. It's fake Ninja Turtles. Dude, some of this art is so fucking bad. Here's the only good card I've seen so far. Like, look at how bad this art, some of this art is, dude. Like, this looks like a child drew it. What the fuck? This is the best card here, right here. Like, this makes the card worse than it should be. Leo shouldn't be like that. They could have picked something different. And they should have gone like full TMNT 1 instead of like more of a TMNT 2 look for Donnie. But this is definitely the best looking one here. Like, this, Leo is the one that makes it like bad. Like, Leo looks really fucking bad. Like, genuinely, they should have made Leo look like the really terrible, the really fucking terrible costumes that they wore during the musicals, rather than whatever the fuck this abomination is. But yeah, that's the only good looking card so far, and that is still not a good card because Leo's ruined. Oh, here we go. This one's okay. This one's not bad right here. I mean, the proportions are incorrect. The art is like, the proportions are just wrong. But it's still better than just about anything else they've done. Both of his katana are the wrong length. Like, this one's way too long, way too short. And this one's way too short. It's supposed to be supposedly shorter because it's in the background. Yeah, that's no. This is just not, like, the proportions are incorrect. This is one of the showcases. Of course they would show this off. This is the best looking card so far, even though it's still not that great. This is the one of the best looking cards too. I would say it's like the second best looking card, specifically because you can't make out any fucking details. If you could make out details, it probably would look like trash, but because you can't make out details, it looks pretty good. Once again, the proportions are incorrect, but it's still better than most of the other cards. The best thing to point out when it comes to the proportions being absurdly incorrect is look at his fucking upper thigh and knee. What the fuck is going on here? What in the fuck is going on here? Like, all of these feel like amateur artists made every single one of them. All right, here we go. This is one of the better ones. It's still not that great, but it's one of the better ones. More based off the cartoon, even though it's still incorrect. This one's good. This one looks like it's just stolen art, though, from the comics. This one looks like stolen art, and the proportions are wrong once again, but, you know, it's still one of the best. Keep in mind, like, I'm passing up dozens of other cards like this, which are just abominations. Or look, what the fuck even? Or this, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck did they do to April O'Neil, dude? Like, her jacket is way too small, and she has a hoodie. I guess because she's black, she has to have a hoodie on underneath her jacket, and it's super fucking, like, her tits are like flat. She just basically has pecs. She's black, and she looks like a fucking idiot. And is something broken here too? What the fuck's is her arm in a cast? Oh, I see, her arm's up here. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, okay, I think that's Leo's elbow. Okay, yeah. It doesn't, like, her hand isn't coming out of her jacket correctly. Like, I genuinely wouldn't even able to recognize it. All I could see was just the worst picture of April O'Neil I think I've ever fucking seen. I don't know what the fuck they did with April. She's also an abomination. Let's zoom in on this one. Maybe this one isn't bad. No, this is an abomination too. Once I zoomed in, I could see like fucking Leo. What the fuck's going on? Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Like, are they supposed to be like horror monsters or something? You can tell that. Oh my god, they have the original black and white April O'Neil, and they can't be fucking bothered. They can't fucking be bothered to actually put in the real April O'Neil. Look at this is the original April O'Neil, by the way. Back when all the turtles had red headbands, like this is, and they were murdering people and things like that. This is what April O'Neil looked like in the original art. It's called Path of Exile. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's the game. Maybe no. This is white mana, so this is definitely a magic card. Wizards of the Coast, right down there. This is the original April O'Neil. They can put her in here, but they can't fucking put the where 99% of people's April O'Neil's memories come from. Like, here's one of the good artworks as well. But this is like only good because of nostalgic. This is basically a 1-for-1 of the Ninja Turtles video game art, which was also a copy of some other art. But like the art isn't that good, but it's like nostalgic bait. Yeah, every single April O'Neil except for one is whatever the fuck this is. Whatever this abomination is. Like, okay, so what April, like, is she a news reporter or a pop singer? Like, what the fuck is going on here? She looks like she's a pop singer. She does not look like a news reporter. Reporter of the weird. Then why does she look like she's on stage at a pop singing type thing? Fuck, this art is bad. Like, where in the fuck are all the good things? Like, there's like, this one's okay. It's not that bad. Like, this would, I would accept this as a card where it would be like, oh yeah, that's one of the lesser cards that doesn't look as good, but it's okay. Is this finally the first one of Krang? I've gone through like 100 cards or something. They're just garbage. And this is like the worst rendition of Krang I've ever fucking seen in my life. They, like, if you had 30 fucking cards about April O'Neil and they've all looked like whatever the fuck this is. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this so she unplugged the monster had to be plugged in, and somehow when you unplug it, the giant plug sparks and shoot, like, what the fuck is even going on? I guess she's in the Technodome. I didn't realize their circuitry was so fucking bad. And seriously, since when did April have pecs? They finally have a Baxter Stockman, and this is the best they can fucking do. It's not even like the full Baxter Stockman. Here we go. One of the best pieces of art so far. And it's still, the proportions are all fucked up. just this. The proportions are still all fucked up, but this is still one of the better ones that they've done. Oh my god, finally a Baxter Stockman, a proper Baxter Stockman. It still looks bad, but at least it's Baxter Stockman. And then this is another one of the ones that are decent. Notice it's the same exact art style as the other one that was decent with Leo. Oh my, so fucking bad. Really? Fucking really? This one's okay. Oh my god, a good crane. I don't know what the fuck they're going on over here with this fucking whatever this Leo. I mean, why is Raph a zombie, and why does he have like a female arm guard band things or whatever, and why does he have a bandana over his whole fucking head? Like, what is going on? Like, look, you can even see from the picture here, it's not supposed to be over his whole fucking head. It's supposed to be over his eyes. So I mean, they've and like, why is that red instead of leather wraps? Like like all of this is wrong. He's like some kind of zombie hypnotized version of Raph, but he's all fucked up from the beginning. But hey, at least Krang is correct. It's like you can't, it's almost impossible to get like a good full art of all of them. I think this is probably the best Black April O'Neil, or at least she doesn't look ugly. Like, why the fuck does she have a Funko Pop of Donatello? All right, this is a sucky April O'Neil as well. She has a fucking Funko Pop of Donatello. Get the fuck out of here. This is a good one here. Like, the original Eastman art is the only stuff that's been good so far. They genuinely don't have a single real April O'Neil other than the very first one that came from the black and white comics, like her black and white version. Genuinely, all of the rest of the April O'Neils are this man disguised as a woman. Like, I'm not sure why they think a black man disguised as a woman would make a good April O'Neil, but you know, let them do them, I guess. Oh my god, Hey, at least she has a female face this time. She also has a flat ass. She has the back that just is an extended. She has an ass that's an extended version of her back. Look at that. And her back ends right here. That's where her back ends. At least she has a female's face this time. Donatello's preparing his anus for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. Yep, I see him, Soren. Is this the first Turtle Van card? And another Krang. I guess these aren't bad. I mean, the Turtle Van card looks like trash. Like, that's an ugly Turtle Van, an ugly Donatello, an ugly Krang, and a, like, holy fuck, how swole is April O'Neil? She's thicker than fucking Donatello. What the fuck? I guess she's been hitting the mutagen or something? And this is another card that would be acceptable. It's like, the Krang, he looks kind of off, but this would be fine. This would be a perfectly fine card in a set of other cards. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's a fine Krang, sure, whatever. It's not the best Krang, but it's fine. Oh, see, when this was small, it looked okay. I was like, oh yeah, those guys look okay. They look almost like themselves. They're a little wrong, but they look almost like themselves. And then I see Donatello in the background, whatever this fucking horror show is. This looks fucking bad, dude. Oh, here we go. This is a decent, we got a decent, finally got a decent Splinter. Like, holy shit. It took a lot, but we got a decent Splinter, everybody. It's not the best Splinter, but it's decent. Look at that. That's a decent Splinter. You know what? It's probably from one of the comics. I have a feeling this is from the comics. It even has the same format as that other one that was from one of the original comics. The only April O'Neil that's not a fucking abomination. Here is the very first time Shredder is shown, and he is also an abomination because it's a mutated Shredder. I've gone through like 100 and something cards. Man, look at them digging deep to try to find every female character that they could possibly find in Ninja Turtles. Like, but there's still a ton of characters that I have yet to see, even though I've scrolled past hundreds of cards. Oh wait, this might be a good Shredder. Let me zoom in. Shredders might be fine. No, it's fucking wrong again. Fucking wrong. What the fuck is wrong with Splinter? Shredder's way too thick. Yeah, this is the best Shredder. Only been like 3 or 4 Shredder cards now, and that's the best one. It's finally starting to show Shredders, but it's like the Splinter cards are all fucking terrible except for one. And I guess that one's okay. That one could be part of the group where I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. If it was like a good set where 90% of the art was actually really good, and there was just like some art that wasn't as good but still good. What? This is the worst Super Shredder I've ever fucking seen. I actually looked at the card name because I was like, is that supposed to be Super Shredder? And yeah, it is supposed to be Super Shredder. Get the fuck out of here. This one's okay. Some stuff is wrong, but it's decent. Get the foot in here, and some of the foot look weird and stupid, but you know, it's basically okay. His character is drawn incorrectly, his blades are incorrect, and his helmet's a little... Gets the point across. Here's one of the better shredders here. This is probably a screenshot of the cartoon or something. So this is why I hadn't been seeing Shredder. There was just a Shredder section. Okay, here's another Super Shredder card. And he just looks... He does not look like Super Shredder. I don't know what the fuck this is. But it's not Super Shredder. Dude, I've been scrolling for so long, and there's still tons of characters that are iconic. What in the actual fucking fuckery is this fucking fuckingness? Look at this. Look at this. What in the fuck? What the fucking fuckity fuck is this fucking shit in fuck town? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Are there worms? Like, are there maggots or worms on his pizza too? Like, if there's mold here? Like, his pizza is as fucking vile as he is. Oh yeah, because I guess he's eating it out of the trash? What the fucking... They don't eat pizza out of the fucking garbage when it has mold on it. They're not fucking savages. Once again, the same sort of card format where it has like original comic book art to it. Like, I'm not showing as many cards anymore because there's just so much bad shit in it. That's an okay Shredder. I mean, it's an okay Bebop. No, that's an okay Rocksteady and Splinter card. I guess that's an okay Casey Jones card. Doesn't even have Casey Jones in it. The fuck is Goon? Why'd they put Goon in it? Like, the proper Casey Jones mask is missing too? I guess it's that? Like, why does fucking Casey Jones have rotten pizza in his fucking drawer? Like, this... You know who fucking Casey Jones is? Who made this? I would be furious to have just about any one of these cards. Like, if I paid money and I opened this shit up, the vast majority of these cards, I'd be like, what in the fuck did you do? Oh, here we go. Finally, Casey Jones. They can find their way to work in a fucking, like, every fucking obscure female that they can in the whole fucking show. But God forbid they put Casey Jones in it. And he doesn't even look correct. He looks all fucked up. Like, he looks like a... a showboy or something. Okay, Soren. Like, what the fuck is this? Is this? Ah, this is why there were no Casey Jones, because now there's just starting to be a lot of Casey Jones cards all out of nowhere. Well, there were. It looks like they're already gone. Dude, like, you can see the sexism in this. The racism and the sexism in these cards is just like all over them. The first Leatherhead card. What the fuck? They've had like, oh my god, this is so bad. Here we go. Another one of the cards from that series. So we've seen Leo, Raph, or was it Leo, Don, and now Michelangelo, and they all look decent. The proportions are a little off in every single one of them, but they all look decent. Like, I think Michelangelo looks a little undertoned, like his muscles should be bigger, but you know, whatever. And I'm skipping some okay cards here and there too. And a few good ones I've skipped as well, because I'm like scrolling through them much faster now just to get finished with it. But it's still more than 9 out of 10. It's probably like 96 out of 100 are garbage. Like, it's more like that number. It's, you know, 9.5 out of 10. And they just pick the strangest people to highlight over and over again. Like, she's had so many fucking cards. She's had so many fucking cards. Why? You give one Leatherhead card and she gets like 1,000 cards? Like, the sexism is just blatant. Like, all the female characters, okay, a second Leatherhead card. No, that's not even a second card. That's just like an a full art version of the card that I already saw. So one Leatherhead card still. Apparently at some point they made Baxter Stockman black too. At least they showed a white and a black version of Baxter Stockman instead of just race swapping completely like they did with April O'Neil and only showing the original artwork and completely race swapping all other artwork styles of April O'Neil. Like, see, here's another one. Like, there's been so many cards for her. So many cards for her. Like what the fuck? Why are there so many cards for her? What? Apparently, I was gonna ask where Tatsu was, since they have like a million images, I mean a million of these Karais, but they have like no Tatsus, like not even a single fucking Tatsu at all. None. But then I was like, wait a second. So I went to look it up specifically, and no, all it kept showing was like female Tatsu. So I guess they gender swapped Tatsu. So maybe there have been Tatsus and I just haven't noticed because they gender swapped them. You don't remember who Tatsu is? That's Tatsu. That's Tatsu. He's Shredder's right-hand man, basically. Yeah, like in the original comics, which the TMNT movie is based on, which is one of the reasons why it's one of the best superhero movies, because it's based off of the comics properly. And all it really did was it kind of kidified the story up a little bit. So instead of the Ninja Turtles chopping people's heads off, like they attempt to chop people's heads off, miss a few times, and then bang them with the hilt of their katana. You know, they've done did things like that. Another thing was like in the comics, in the TMNT movie, when Tatsu throws a temper tantrum, because Shredder was mad at him, he actually beats that guy to death. The guy who he attacks in the locker room, he beats him to death with his bare hands. But in the movie, he beats him unconscious, and then he wakes up and starts moaning and whatnot. Like, there's genuinely been like 30 cards of this character, and not one Tatsu, not one. Like, there's so many other fucking characters that are still missing. And they're just like, no, let's show all the women over and over and over and over. It's clearly some kind of weird sexist thing. Finally, they have a Toka and Razar. I know they were invented for the movie, but still, you would think that they would have had at least a few Toka and Razar cards over whoever the fuck that other woman is who has like 20 or 30. What is this? Dude, it just keeps going. They made so many of these cards, and they're so bad. They're so bad. And like I said, occasionally there's some good ones in there, but I'm just not showing them as much now. Like this, clearly straight from the comics. It's good. This isn't bad for Bebop and Rocksteady. A little updated version of the art. It could be a little bit better, but this is not bad at all. Like, I would expect more cards to be like this, like an updated version of the older art. Toka and Razar were originally from the movies, I'm pretty sure. And then they were later on added to some of the other stuff. I could be wrong, though. Here. They were designed by Jim Henson Creature Shop, I mean, some special effects, and for the first film. Incorrect. AI is getting some of the stuff incorrect. Double check what you said, please. This is getting some stuff set incorrect. There we go. Now it's... They first appeared in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. They were new characters created specifically for the film to serve as Shredder mutant enforcements. They did later on appear in some other stuff, though. Dude, this Karai character, like, I've genuinely seen like 20 something, maybe 30 something cards of her. It's crazy. Some of them might be repeat cards or something. I don't know. Oh my god, the second... There's 2 Leatherheads cards I've seen now. The first Technodrome card I've seen. The Technodome. And the first Turtle Blimp card I've seen. That's a much better Technodrome. And a much better Turtle Van. That's a much better, the mole digger thing. Do they have the lantern from Ninja Turtles 3 as a card? I guess these are artifacts or something. They're showing a lot of different things like that. That are items, basically. This raft isn't that bad. There's another good raft right there. How close am I being to done? The lands, maybe the land. Okay, this isn't a bad. This is a good land right here. And it's an okay, actually. I take it back. Okay. Why the fuck do they have TVs out here? And I take it back. The escape tunnel has fucking TVs and Christmas lights. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And like a fucking dangling lantern and stuff. So I take that back. That lantern wasn't good. The farmhouse is incorrect too. Like it doesn't even look like the proper farmhouse. Like maybe that's the farmhouse in one of the iterations or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like any of the farmhouses I've ever seen. These cards here aren't that bad. All of these cards, all the land cards where the Ninja Turtles are all jumping around and they're silhouetted rather than you seeing what they look like, those aren't bad. Because the moment you see what they look like in the game, they just look terrible. I mean, in the art, they look terrible. How many lands do they make? Oh my gosh. Like, are any of these... I don't think any of these lands are Dimension X, by the way. They should... Like, I thought this one over here was Dimension X, but this... Maybe the creature's from Dimension X, but it's not Dimension X. Like, one of the lands should have been Dimension X. I don't know which one, but they should have had a dimension... That's like an easy slam dunk for, like, maybe a dark land or something, right? That's it. That's all the cards. Of all of the sets, I haven't looked at the whole sets. Like this one, I guess this one isn't that bad either. There were like, I would say 1 out of every 15 cards or so was good or decent. One of those two. And about 5 out of every 15 cards was an abomination. And the rest were bad. So like the highest... Like, it genuinely... They should be ashamed of themselves. The green land might be Dimension X. Why would the green be Dimension X? The green land should have been Central Park. Let me check something here. So I was looking at it. Most people like Eastman's art that was put in it, and most people like the nostalgia reference parts of it, and people seem to like the pixel art stuff too. But everything else is mixed, whether people like it or not.
Buff up now.
It's in the flavor text of the Spire Garden. Oh, I see. I feel like actually I feel like the Darkland should be the underground chasms that the Technodrome is sometimes shown in. That should be the Darkland.
Great company.
Like black or whatever. Blue is sometimes like all magical and shit, right? So maybe blue can be Dimension X. Or red. Blue or red, one of those two will be Dimension X, I feel like. Green should be Central Park without like it's not even close. And one of the more good-ish type energies like white should be the sewers, because the sewers, even though the sewers are like underground and whatnot, they're generally seen as the home of the turtles, so they're generally seen as a good place. Huh, that's weird. I thought it said it was like near zero. It's not though. And what the fuck's going on here? She's gone full bunny girl or cat girl or whatever. But she has like the bunny girl outfit and the cat girl ears. A land destruction being the Technodrome itself would have been fine, yeah. But I feel like the underground cavern in which the Technodrome hangs out could have been a good Darkland. But the Technodrome itself, yeah, could have been land destruction. That or the digger. I can't remember what they call it. The drill tank thing. I can't remember what it's called. Both those could have been land destruction. Like it makes me furious that I'm not a professional and I know that I can easily do a better job than supposed professionals. Mole module, yeah, I think that might have been something like what it was called. But yeah, I could easily do a better job than the professionals. And I'm just some nobody. Like, that pisses me off, dude. Like, why are these people paid 6 and 7 digits to be fucking worthless? Some are paid 8 digits to be fucking worthless. Yeah, I saw that was gonna happen. I saw that was gonna happen, Melina, but there was nothing I could do. I had to go. Look at them worshiping that thing. That's so silly. Doing their little river dances and stuff. Yeah, even if the cards all looked really great for the Ninja Turtle stuff, I probably wouldn't have gotten them because it just feels like an extraordinarily bad investment because of how ridiculously expensive Magic cards are and how I don't even play it anymore. But looking at them and seeing how they're mostly bad and abomination level card art, I couldn't be less interested. It's not specifically an artist thing, Soren. I'm talking about the people in charge. Like, they're the ones who okay that shit. They're the ones who give direction to the artists. Like, it's the people in charge of all that stuff that are the bad ones. The artists themselves just make what they're told to make, or just make the type of art they always make, and it's not the correct art style, and so they should have never have been picked for that job.
Move in and strike.
Our time. About what I expected. Strike first and strike hard. Block this. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Nice work.
They want me to fight this guy finally? I might be able to beat him.
Sorry about this.
No mercy.
Ready for the fun part?
Firing all round.
My sight.
Yeah, the people in charge.
Now
Yeah, I
let's
just
go find an opponent that's worth our time.
I don't know what the hell.
About what I expected. Here they come. The end. It's on now. Close the
I'll
distance.
weaken them.
Now it's my turn.
Yes. Hit again for me. I'll weaken them.
You're in my sight.
Follow the real bone.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Here they come.
Alright, so I'll see you in a bit. What do we got? Alright, let's try to take out this guy too. I'm knocking out a ton of these things today. Even with the big break to be pissed off at the continued desecration of the Ninja Turtles. Like, they've been shitting all over that franchise for decades now, feels like. At least over 10 years. At least.
It's on now. Close the distance.
I'll weaken them.
Target them up.
Block this.
You're mine.
Now, follow with a real block this.
Come on.
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. 0-0.
Firing all round.
You're in my sight.
Let's end this.
We're up against-
There's no substitute for real combat.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
The big target. Buff up now.
Korvath doing a good job fighting on top of lava, as always. Yeah, the Concord thing, that shit was ugly as hell too. Like there's been a most AAA game Western art is garbage. Like just straight up garbage. Especially the women, because the left is so ridiculously sexist. They hate women so much that they have to turn all women into men. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let me show you. Holy hell. Wow. Before, after. All right. Ready for this? This is Tila. This is Tila from He-Man. This man is supposedly the female character called Tila. I mean, I think he even has an Adam's apple. This is Tila. This man is Tila. So, you know what someone did? Someone took that screenshot and they said, hold on. Yeah, that was Prince Adam in the background. They said, hold on. Let me not change anything about the art. The art is going to be exactly identical to the original, except for a few things. All right. So here's the only changes that are going to be made to the artwork. Look at Tila. You see how she in quotation marks has makeup. The lips have makeup, and Tila has the disability haircut where one side of his head is shaved, but the other side's really long so that he looks effeminate. And masculine at the same time. I don't know why they do that. Also, that the sorceress is behind Tila to Tila's left, and that is supposedly a woman too. That's supposedly the sorceress, that flat-chested man who looks more masculine than Sephiroth, is supposedly the sorceress. Here is an image where, like I said, the only fucking thing they did was remove the hair and remove the lipstick. It is the exact same image, just no hair and no lipstick. Weird. It's almost like it's a man. They do this to everything. They do this to everything. Nobody minds flat-chested women in fiction. Nobody, literally nobody. That's perfectly fine. The problem is when they take a character like this, who is clearly an effeminate character, and then they turn her into a man. Like, I just... Like, amongst the generation of, what would you call it? Amongst the more recent generations of, fiction lovers, Harry Potter is one of the most popular, newer IPs. Hermione's a flat-chested child, and she's a very popular character. Like, your characters don't need, when they're female, they don't have to have big tits. They don't even have to be attractive. But when you take a clearly attractive character and then you uggo them up on purpose, there's a fucking problem. Like, if they ever make a giant-titted version of Hermione and while she's at freaking Hogwarts, that would be gross. Like, you want to go one of the more popular, like super popular, like female action characters of my generation? She's not pretty. She has a very small chest. Everyone loves Ripley. Like, everyone loves Ripley. Everyone. Excuse me. But it's like, let's see. Let's get a different generation here. She's a pretty character, but she does not have a big chest. And like literally nobody complained about this character. Everyone loved Buffy. Buffy's pretty much flat. Like, even the original Buffy, here we go, I found it. Even the original Buffy, pretty much flat. It wasn't some nefarious plot to try to ruin Buffy when they made her flat. That's just what her character was. She was a thin, athletic woman that has superpowers. But yeah, they don't have to be some big boobed goddess of a woman. There's plenty of beloved female characters. That are not like some sort of like Venus statue, right? Like like they're not like the incarnation of Aphrodite, right? Like that's not necessary. But when you take a character whose sex appeal is clearly a major part of their character and then you delete it, people notice. People notice because it's a major part of their character. Sort of like when they took Thor and made him fat and ugly. People were like, huh? No one liked it. Like, it's not even necessarily a female thing. Like, people want characters represented properly.
Am I right?
He wasn't so ugly in the movie, but he was fat.
Hey,
Because I don't think they used makeup to change his face and make him look all weird or anything like that.
I told you.
He looked gross though, because you know they made him all dirty looking. They also uggoed him up in some other media. Like it's just.
I told you.
It's like if you take Tony Stark, who's supposed to be a playboy, and you're like, we're gonna redo Tony Stark, and what does he look like now? It's like, hold on, let's get Tony Stark. Let's show everyone what the new Tony Stark looks like, and then this is the image they come up with.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Introducing the new Tony Stark. People will be like, what the fuck is this? That's not Tony Stark. He's too young. He's black. He looks like a nerd. He's skinny. He looks weird. Like, that's nothing like Tony Stark. This is who they would cast as a new Tony Stark if they could. Like, they don't. Like, Tony Stark has been pretty much left alone in all his iterations, which is basically a rich playboy. There's different versions of him, obviously, but he's always a rich playboy. Here, let's see. Rich, dark-haired playboy. Male. I don't want Playboy bunnies. Character. There you go. I just typed in rich, dark-haired playboy character, so it wouldn't show me Playboy bunny characters. And every single one of these men could be Tony Stark. I could easily see Tony Stark being literally any of these people. This is the least of them. Down here, that's, you can't even see that, so it doesn't even matter. But this guy could easily play. So yes, 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 yes. Is that Tony Stark, for fuck's sake? Yes. I don't know about that. Yes, yes, and yes. All of those men could play Tony Stark. You know who couldn't play Tony Stark, though? Steve fucking Urkel. Or whatever his real life name was. I don't remember what it was. But that's what they do. Like they took fucking April O'Neil and they turned April O'Neil into fucking not April O'Neil. It's like who is this character? And they show me a picture of the new April O'Neil. I'd be like, literally any character. I think that character is more likely to be Raphael than to be fucking April O'Neil. Like, that's Raph, right? That's Raph. Hey. That's the new Raph. Like, now that's April O'Neil. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I see.
I told you.
All right, let's go back in here and check how many runs we have. Yeah, like it's fine in some cases, like with specifically April O'Neil. Pretty early on, they did a full overhaul of most of the art of the original Ninja Turtles, making them more distinct and different, making April O'Neil more bright and colorful. Instead, because the original April O'Neil was more of a Ripley, but not for very long though. So that was a full overhaul very early. That's more forgivable. But like, to have a long established fucking characters that they just start fucking around with, and they're doing it for political reasons, it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
Hey. Like, making April O'Neil look like that is the equivalent of turning the Incredible Hulk into a Ninja Turtle. All right, like take the Ninja Turtle from like the 1980s films, and take any one of those Ninja Turtles, and then just say this is the new Incredible Hulk, and people would be like, what the fuck is this? The Incredible Hulk. Why is he a turtle, and why is he so small? What? What do you mean? This is what the Incredible Hulk looks like now. You don't like it? No, no, I don't. Funny enough, they tried to turn the Ninja Turtles into the Incredible Hulk in some sort of Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movie that I never watched. Like, I haven't watched any new Ninja Turtle movie. I mean, any new Ninja Turtles past the Ninja Turtles 3 film. That is literally the last Ninja Turtles media I ever watched. Because everything past that has always been an abomination. Like all the reincarnations and the re-doings of the films, and like the comics I'm sure were fine still, and I don't know if they still are, but I'm pretty sure the comics were probably fine for a long time after that, just based on, you know, history of most media. But the reinventing of the cartoons and all, and any further movies after that, and like I listened to some of the Ninja Turtles music, but even like their music videos, like they were all abominations. Like, it was like, what the fuck have they done? And they wonder why one of the most popular franchises of all time instantly became unpopular, and only has been resting on its laurels for like 20 something years. And it's like, oh, probably because you guys fucked with the formula. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad. I still never watched it, but that doesn't look that bad. That looks like, in fact, some of it looks pretty good. Like, they still, the artwork still is decent at this point. The 2003 Turtles you're talking about, like, I would have watched that if it came on TV and I was watching TV. I would have been like, oh, the Ninja Turtles? Oh, this looks cool. Let me watch it. Yeah, I typed in 2003 Ninja Turtles, and the artwork that's coming up is pretty good. Like, they still looked like the Turtles back then. In this image here, they're a little buffer. In kind of, they're not all the images do they look super good. Like this image here, they're a little dwarfish. They look kind of like dwarves or something. So Turtles Forever is the movie you're talking about, right? Yeah, they're a little off in Turtles Forever, but they're fine. They're not that bad. And I know it's not just me, by the way, I already established years ago that it wasn't just me, because there was a kid, and it was a girl too, by the way. So you would think, oh, maybe because they're trying to feminize it more, it's gonna appeal more to girls, right? No, this was a girl. And how old was she at the time? She was my friend's kid. It's like, I think she was like 13 or 14 or something like that at the time. I don't remember. But my roommate's kid was with us, obviously, because, you know, she's a kid. So she was living with us. And she was like 13 or 14 or something like that at the time. And her computer is in the living room, right? Because obviously, parenting, you know, you don't really want to leave a kid alone with a computer when they're a kid, right? So when she used the computer, she used the living room computer. So I walk past her to the kitchen, and I see she's watching Ninja Turtles on the computer, and she's watching some sort of abomination of a Ninja Turtles where April O'Neil's black and like everyone looks horribly ugly and weird, and I'm like, oh, you're watching the Ninja Turtles, huh? That's what they look like now? She's like, oh yeah, I like the Ninja Turtles. Like, oh, cool. So you like the new Ninja Turtle stuff? She's like, yeah, it's fine, it's okay, I like it. And I was like, have you ever seen the original Ninja Turtles movie? And she's like, and she said something about like the one with the, I can't remember how she described it, but basically I think she was describing the Michael Bay one or something like that. And I was like, no. And then I walked over like literally 10 feet away and pulled a VHS off the shelf that was amongst hundreds of other VHSs, and I handed it to her. I said, this one. And she definitely hadn't seen it, and she's like, and I was like, you want to watch it? She's like, yeah, I want to watch it. And so popped it in. We sat down and watched the Ninja Turtles TMNT, the first movie. And I asked her afterwards, I was like, hey, so you like it? And she said she loved it. And I was like, which one do you like more? And I pointed towards her computer where she was watching the new Ninja Turtles, and she said she liked the new the movie we had just watched more. And so this is from a kid who did even still like the Abomination Turtles, and was a girl, which is what they tried to feminize everything to make it more attractive to females. And she still preferred the original movie. I think she was like 13 at the time or something like that. Yeah, I think she was like either 13 or 14 actually. Can't remember. I would have to ask her, maybe she remembers the exact age. But I've sort of told that story kind of with a little less detail on a stream before. But and she's not the only kid who I've had that confirmation from. Like, I've tried to proselytize the old Ninja Turtles to people who are some fans of the new Ninja Turtles, and universally, anytime any of them actually were able to watch the old like film or even the old cartoon, they tend to like the old one more. I don't know why I said tend. They always, universally. I've never had one who was able to get a hold of it and were like, oh yeah, it was okay, I guess, but I like the new stuff better. Like, that literally had never happened. Like, no one's ever felt like that. And it's not like this is some sort of lost technology or lost stuff that can't be done anymore.
Let's keep it up.
Like, it's not some sort of lost technology, man.
Sorry about this.
Ready when
It's
you
like,
are.
Follow me!
I don't.
I'll weaken them. Follow me.
I just don't get it. I genuinely I don't get it. You have the formula. You have professionals now who've been raised from childhood to be good at whatever their fucking movie making or art making shit is now, because they have schools all across our country specifically for the modern art that is like movie and cartoons and all this other stuff. And yet for some fucking reason, almost universally, everything that came before is better than what is made now. Like, well, if my roommate's daughter has kids at some point, we're still around and we still all hanging out, which we probably are. She's basically like a niece of mine, even though we're not biologically related to each other. She's basically my niece. But if she ever has kids, I'll probably ask her, it's like when they get to a certain age, it's like, hey, kids ever get to that age where they start watching Ninja Turtles, show them TMNT and see if they like it better. All right. Let's check this thing. There we go. But yeah, for some strange reason, I don't know why, who could possibly guess why, for some mysteriously unknown reason, excuse me, there we go. She spent the vast majority of her time in her teenage years watching anime rather than watching Western stuff. Who knows why? I mean, I wouldn't be able to figure out why, obviously. That is like an impossible thing to figure out. Alright. Where is this monster? Guess I gotta go on the volcano. Either that or it's kinda in the thing. It's like that for most of the kids I've known over the past 20 years or so. They went from, like, kids went from watching like Saturday morning cartoons and stuff like that to just watching anime. It's the only damn thing that they watch nowadays. They watch YouTube and they watch anime, and that's it. Like, I don't even know how these companies are still in business. Maybe there's like a door for a cave or something. Could be a specific time too. Hold on. Brimstone Weather? The guy out. Are you sure? Because there's 2 unique monsters in this area. So there's one directly inside of the volcano circle, and then there's another one off to the side. Yeah, see the one that says, this one says Brimstone Weather. That guy's level 94. This guy who's 61 says, make dumb tyrant pay. It doesn't say anything about weather. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be right there inside of this thing.
Good. More practice. The end of good is on now.
Okay. I guess the fight's over.
Close the distance.
Let's see how both quests are doing. That one's under 50%, but maybe the other one's like under 10%. It's the same with music too. Modern music is trash compared to old music. Like, just worse. Like, how do they do everything worse just about? Now, one thing I can say for sure is modern mainstream radio music is worse. Like, objectively. Scientifically worse. That is not true when it comes to video game music. Video game music is just as good now, if not better than it used to be. That's one thing that's not worse with time. Now, I mean, the music for this game, like this town song, isn't that spectacular and stuff like that. But this, you know, this is an exception. Most video game music is pretty good, and some of it is like instantly iconic levels of good, where it's going to be remembered for generations. There's not a lot of that in this game, but like I said, there's a lot of video games that come out, and most video games that are big budget have really good music, and some of them have, in some games that aren't even big budget, that are little indie games, have insanely good music that is just instantly an iconic song that will be remembered for generations. Like what if, like, here, let me mute this. I'm gonna play 1 second of this song.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
Now this isn't super modern because it's 8 years old, but still. Here we go. Let's mute this. There you go. That's all you get.
Do it.
And pretty much with those 3 notes, pretty much anyone who plays video games could name that song. So yeah, video game music has not degraded. If anything, it's gotten better. Graphics, for the most part, for video games haven't degraded too much. It's kind of a off and on, like some, because like it's not just graphics, it's like art design, like general art design. There's some really good stuff with the general art design, and there's some really bad stuff. Like pretty much everything out of the West, especially with women. Like Western artists have completely forgot how to create women, and instead they just draw men and then put makeup on it and then call it a day. Oh, when I was in there I should have refueled. Wait, I'm already good on fuel. I thought I wasn't good on fuel. Weird. I wasn't paying attention. The nail mask. And foreign music tends to be pretty good too. What I mean by foreign music is I mean music from around the world that's not in English. But pretty much music that's in English tends to be pretty bad nowadays.
Here I come, sunshine.
I know I'm ready.
Sliding strike. Hercules blow.
There's some modern books that are good.
Topple them with some gunfire.
Modern publishing has started to degrade like quite a lot. Like it's degraded quite a lot, I mean to say, and started to become a little degenerate and gross and
0-0. Raise your fire
and very
rising blade.
Shadow strike.
Sliding. Look at that.
why am I blanking on the correct word here?
Watch me run!
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Scream edge.
Where'd they all come from?
Lock this.
Tainted Sphinx is calling out nearby tainted creatures. I hate it when I forget common words. Like, it's so weird. It makes me feel like I'm brain dead. Curated? Curated. I don't know why my brain couldn't remember. I wanted to say curated before curated. Curated. Like I had to say curated to realize, wait, that doesn't sound right, to get it right. Modern books are becoming, you can tell that there's heavy curation, but it's so easy to self-publish books nowadays that there's still plenty of good books coming out. It's even easier to self-publish a book than it is to make and self-publish a video game. So we still have a lot of good books coming out on the like indie side of things, sort of, and then they eventually grow up and become big people.
Hey.
Whereas,
Now then.
but as far as like the talent agent type of people, where they're looking for and handpicking supposed quality writing and shit like that, that you can tell it is heavily curated with a very where quality of writing has literally nothing to do with that curation. But because, like I said, because it's so easy to write, to self-publish a book that you've written, there still isn't a lack of good writing when it comes to books, or a lack of good storytelling. There's plenty of that out there. It's just that the mainstream stuff is shit. And I guess the same is probably the same for music. It's just harder to find indie music than it is to find the book stuff. Like maybe there's some like Discord or something somewhere where like everyone gets together and pulls out like really good like, you know, garage band style music and whatnot. That's excellent. So maybe if you put in more effort, I would find good stuff like that. I just haven't put in the effort because I don't care. There's still, I don't need to listen to music. I just don't care. But music went through that. Like, there was a period of time where music went through this, started to get more and more curated in a way where it wasn't curated towards quality. Instead, it was curated towards, or even just likability. It wasn't curated towards that either. It was curated towards creating a certain, trying to make certain sorts of music popular. Like, that's the music industry started to do that, where they're like, okay, what we want to do here is we want to make certain sorts of music unpopular and certain sorts of music really popular. So we're going to promote garbage and we're going to throw down any of this stuff, and even if people like it.
Step right up.
I think, and they're trying to currently do that with books, but they're failing miserably, unfortunately for them. I think a good example of when that was starting to happen really heavily is that in the early 2000s, the band Nickelback, everyone supposedly hates the band Nickelback, but their music was fine. It wasn't like good, earth-shattering music, but it was okay. It was fine to listen to. It was catchy. It was catchy, you know, had a nice rhythm or whatever, and the lyrics were, you know, it was just fine, right? It was just fine consumable music that it was they were easy music to put on the radio and pretty much everyone would like it. But for some reason, everyone supposedly hates Nickelback. I can't tell you how many times in the past 20 years I've heard someone, I've seen someone hear a Nickelback song come on like the radio or something like that, and they go, oh, I like this song.
I told you.
Or they start humming along with it or something like that. And then after the song's done, I give them, when that happens, I immediately give them they normally don't see it, but I'm normally giving them the look. I'm giving them a look. I'm like, are they one of the followers? Are they one of the followers? Like I start giving them the look. Like, are they one of them? And I wait, and then I ask, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, it sounded all right. It's like, and then I'm like, what do you think about Nickelback? And they'll be like, hey, and I'll be like, they'll be like, oh yeah, that the fucking Nick, they suck. And they're like, that's funny because you were just listening to one of their songs. And you seem to really enjoy it. Like, it happens, like, genuinely. It's just everyone was told they weren't supposed to like it by the music industry themselves. The music industry decided through curation that this popular music that was okay, it wasn't like earth-shattering, it was definitely wasn't like fucking Led Zeppelin or anything like that, right? It was just like a soft rock. It was like that kind of music is popular and easy to listen to. It was mainstream. That's what you should call it. Like, it was traditionally mainstream rock. And people treated it like that. That's why it blew up. But then there was this like artificial hate campaign for them. And I've never liked, I mean, I should say I've never hated them or loved them. I've always felt neutral to them. I feel about them the same way I feel about most early 2000s rock music. Like, it's fine. Some of it's good. Most of it's easy to listen to.
I told you.
But motherfuckers were acting like it was the worst thing ever. And I'm just like, well, what? It's the most artificial hatred thing I ever saw back in the day. Like, I never, and I still to this day have never seen anything like that.
Hey.
Where
Step
you know
right
how
up.
something is bad and then everyone just says it's good, and you're there looking at it like, you're like, what? Why does everyone supposedly love this? And then you ask them what's good about it and they can't tell you. Like, it's just good. It's just good. It's good.
Hey.
And I'm not talking about music specifically. I'm talking about like anything where that kind of thing happens. And it feels like it's some kind of artificial popular type of thing that everyone just kind of gets drawn into, and it's just kind of mediocre at best, but everyone does it just because. I feel like Nickelback is almost the exact opposite of that, where their music was fine. I wouldn't even say mediocre. I'd say a bit above mediocre. It was I struggle to say good, because I love like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that, right? Like, I have some pretty, I want my music to be like fucking real good, you know what I mean? So I say I struggle to say good. It was good enough. Right there, I can easily say that. It was good enough to be very popular, and it should have been popular. And then there was this super ridiculously artificial hate campaign where everyone's like, all of a sudden it was just popular to dislike them. Like, I'd never seen anything like that before. I'd never seen it becoming the in thing, the popular thing to do, to hate on something that doesn't really even deserve any hate. At best, the most negative reaction you should have to Nickelback is indifference. like just being indifferent. It's the most unoffensive music you could possibly think of. It's so unoffensive. It's not like, why all the hate? And you look into it and you can see it's purely artificial. Their songs started to become more and more popular, and as their songs became more and more popular, music critics started to hate on their music more and more, until eventually their music became like the worst music ever according to music critics. And then people started talking about it on TV.
What do you think?
Like like comedy shows and shit like that would start bringing it up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's so weird. Like it was that was just the weirdest shit. It was I don't know. I think so. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I think that at that era, the probably maybe even late 90s, I don't know, but definitely early 2000s is when a heavy amount of music curation started taking effect, and they were focused on. They weren't focused on what people would like, because that's what you would do, right? Like if you're a music critic, then your job is to properly inform people whether or not they would like or dislike a thing. And instead of doing that, they started trying to tell people what they should like and dislike. And their picks weren't based on quality or popularity. Their picks were based on some unknown definitions. Because some of the shit that they said was good was objectively obnoxious to listen to. I was like, this isn't even fucking music. How is this highly rated? Oh. Oh no, my controller died. All right, I think that'll be it for today. Been reminiscing and thinking about things. It almost died at exactly 6 p.m. Yeah, that'd have been funny. I didn't. Oh no, I did a bunch of blue quests. Besides those blue quests, I didn't do much of anything. I complained about Ninja Turtles, and then I complained about bad curation. I did a lot of complaining about how everything sucks now, and it used to be good. There we go. I'm replying to 8-Bit Eric, who replied to me about one of my comments. So everyone, like, have you guys heard about this Pokemon Pokopia and how there's been, like, first off, the game apparently sold out worldwide day one instantly, but for the past 4 days it's been in stock in stores around me, but supposedly it was sold out worldwide instantly. Like, today was the first day when I went and checked where I couldn't find it in the stores near me. But I've checked literally every day, and like, let's give it a shot right now. Let's see if it's in stock right now at the store. And I'll just check one store. I'm not checking them all like I did before. Pokemon Pokopia. Pick up in store near me. Out of stock. Out of stock at the closest store to me. So it took 4 days before it went out of stock, but supposedly it was out of stock worldwide instantly. Like, I don't know what people are talking about. Like, I guess there was mixed stock problems, but like, it definitely wasn't gone from where I lived. Like, it was in several GameStops, several Walmarts, and at our Target and our what was game? What the fuck? Again, just forgetting random shit. Best Buy and Best Buy. I checked all of them online for local availability for 4 days in a row, and it wasn't until the 4th day that there was finally, I couldn't find some. And that's only checking right near me. If I extend the search radius, I'm sure I'll find some. But supposedly it was sold out instantly. And then the other thing is that supposedly it's $80 on Amazon now, right? I go to Amazon and I check. I don't want to share my Amazon here because it's you know, got private information and whatnot. So I'll just take a screenshot here. Here, what will I do to show? I'll take the chat. I'll take the chat and put it in the screenshot. There we go. That way it's pretty fucking obvious. Alright, so screenshot. There we go. Now, let me open it up in Paint. Move 99% of the image so that I know there's no sensitive information in the screenshot. Okay. Let's take this. All right, and cut and paste into new image. What? Edit, undo. What? Didn't I? Did I say cut? Cut. Go. Paste into new image. There we go. Is there any sensitive information on this? No. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any sensitive information. It says $70 still. Everyone says on Amazon, you can tell this is clearly an Amazon image right here. If you go to Amazon right now and you check the how many ratings, you'll see 37 probably, if you're from my country. And it's $69.99. So if you're seeing $80 wherever you're from, it's not worldwide, or I shouldn't say worldwide, it's not nationwide. Like, people in the US who are saying this game is showing $80 for them, like, I feel like they're being scammed. Like, there's so much mixed messaging when it comes to this game. Like, this game is still $70 for me. Here's my chat. Here's the thing. I don't know. Like, I just got a message from 8-Bit Eric, that guy's YouTube channel, and he replied to one of my comments, like a scathing comment about Pokemon Pokopia and its prices and all that stuff, and he says, and it's $80 on Amazon now, and I replied to him, I was like, it's not $80 on my Amazon. This is just like more mixed messages. It's $70 on my Amazon. Like, I don't get it. In some places it sold out instantly. In other places it was there for almost a whole week before it went out of stock. In some places, apparently the Amazon price has risen to $80, and in other places it stayed $70. Like, what the fuck is going on with this game? There's a lot of weird stuff. Also, the reviews look fake as fuck. Let me see if they still look like fake. Sometimes after a few days pass, like if there are fake reviews, the fake reviews stop coming in. And once the fake reviews stop coming in, it starts to look more natural, but the first few days are fake. And that might be what is about to happen, but we'll see. Pokemon. But then if I scroll down far enough, you'll start to see it. Where it's just like, wow, what the fuck is that? That seems fake as hell. Alright, so here are the reviews. And I'm not talking about the fake reviews. Everyone knows that official critics are fake. You can't trust anything they ever say. The user scores seem fake. 10, 5, 5, 4, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 0, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10, 0, 1. This does not look as bad as it used to. It looked way worse than this. 0, 10, 10, 10, 10, 1. So when I checked yesterday, the reviews were way worse than this. When I say way worse than this, what I mean was there'd be like 50 10s in a row, and then there'd be a 6 and a 7 and an 8, or a 5, a 6 and a 7. Those were the most popular beyond 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, it was looking like this. 10, 0, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. There's no way this is organic. 10, 10, 10, 0, 5, 10, 10, 9. Like, finally a fucking 9. 10, 9, 10, 0, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8. 10, 9, I'm sorry. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 7, 2, 10, 10, 10, 0, 10, 9. Like, 9 is so much more rare than 10. And 8s are really ridiculously rare too. You would think it would, like, scale. There's a lot more zeros than there was when I was checking it last time. I feel like this is probably around... I think I'm probably into this area where I was checking it last time. 10, 10, 10, 2, 9, 7, 9, 9, 9, 7, 10, 10, 1, 10, 0, 10, 10, 2, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 0, 10, 10, 10, 2, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 4, 10, 10, 10, 10. There's missing reviews because I'm not seeing the 5s through 7s that were a lot more common. 10, 10, 10, 4, 5, 0, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Like, what the fuck is there? There's so many 10s. 9, 1, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I don't... Okay, I don't... What the fuck is going on? To put this in perspective, this is the DS version of Chrono Trigger. 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 8, 6, 10, 10. Apparently this game is as good as Chrono Trigger, because this is what it fucking looks like when you look at Chrono Trigger and you look at that 10, 10, 10, 10, or the DS version of it, 9, 10, 9, 10, 8. Like, if it wasn't for the extra zeros that Pokemon Popokio or whatever the fuck it's called has, like an 8. Look, an 8. Holy fuck. Did we see any 8s on the fucking other one? 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10. It looks the same. This looks the fucking same. It looks the same as the fucking whatever the fuck that game is called. It seems so fake. Like, let's see. How about Witcher 3? Witcher 3 is widely regarded as a more modern masterpiece of a game. So, and that game came out during the existence of Metacritic. I don't know about the Chrono Trigger. I don't know about Chrono Trigger. So let's look at the reviews of fucking Witcher 3. Oh, this is the PS4 version, apparently. All right. The Mythical 8. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10, 10, 1, 10, 6, 10, 6, 7. This is genuinely how Pokopia was looking, but there were way more 10s, where there would be lots of 6s and 7s. For some reason, those reviews are missing now when I scrolled through them. 10, 4, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, 10. This is so much more organic looking. 10, 8, 10, 10, 9, 8, 10, 10, 10. There hasn't even been like 5 10s in a row yet. 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 10, 10, 10, 9. You see what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of other modern games that have come out that I know people liked. How about Animal Crossing New Horizons? That was a wildly popular game. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh my god. Really? New Animal Crossing New Horizons sold 50 million copies. I'm kind of confused about the review scores here. 3, 10, 3, 9, 7, 8, 10, 0, 10. This is the exact same genre of game, by the way. What the fuck? So since this is the exact same genre of game, and it's on a Nintendo console, and it has Pokemon in it, then this game should definitely, if Pokemon Pokopia does not outsell Animal Crossing, selling over 50 million units, then there's something wrong. Hogwarts Legacy. No, user reviews. There were some review bombings of it, by the left-wing people. Hogwarts Legacy, but users pretty much universally love that game. 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 6, 4, 8, 10, 1. Perfect one. My man, I don't think you did it right. 9799. Dude, people love this game. This is like the best Harry Potter game ever made. And look at the reviews. I am so confused. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was pretty much loved, and it was a little mixed, a tiny mixed, because some old school Zelda fans did not like the new Breath of the Wild format as much. You can see, look, 97, one of the highest reviewed games of all time. Six, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9. You see what I mean? It's fake. Dude, this Pokemon Pokopia shit is fake. These reviews are fake. Look how many 10s they get back to back. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then, you know, like here we're getting some there. Like I said, this is like more recent, but I'm trying to go to a couple of days where it was like yesterday. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, we're in yesterday now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fucking 10s in a row. And and there's others where there's like over 10 10s in a row. Look at this. Look again. Then 1 0, 1 0, and then 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10, and then another 0. Like, come on, dude. Like, these reviews are fake. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. You have a nice one. I'm gonna go ahead and do movie night. I'm not gonna hop in the Discord right away. I need about 5 minutes. Well, I am gonna go in the Discord, but I'm gonna be AFK. I'm gonna hop in there for 5 minutes or so. I hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square.